There's nothing wrong with an older man dating a younger woman, but if you make these 7 mistakes, you're not just turning her off, you're practically pushing her away. The worst part? Most men don't even realize they're doing it. Imagine this. You meet a beautiful younger woman. She seems interested, but then suddenly she pulls away. No texts, no calls, just gone. What happened? Well, you may have just committed one of these 7 unattractive habits, and if you don't fix them, you'll keep making the same mistakes over and over again. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what not to do, and how to flip the script to become the kind of older man younger women are actually drawn to. Let's start with the first deal breaker one, acting like a control freak. The fastest way to make a younger woman lose interest? Trying to control her. She's not your daughter, she's not your assistant, and she definitely doesn't need you micromanaging her life. Younger women value their independence, and when an older guy starts acting like he's her personal rule book, it feels suffocating. For example, texting or calling multiple times a day with questions like, "Where are you? Who are you with? Why didn't you reply sooner? I don't like you hanging out with your friends so much." Planning dates, trips, or activities without asking what she wants. Trust that she'll come back to you naturally. If she feels free in the relationship, she'll choose to be with you. Encourage her friendships and interests instead of trying to control them. Instead of saying, "Don't wear that," try, "That dress looks great, but do you feel comfortable in it?" which shows care rather than control. A man who's confident in himself doesn't need to control anyone. He lets her be free because he knows she'll want to stay. Now, if you think that's bad, wait until you hear the next one. 2. Dressing. Like you're stuck in the past. Look, nostalgia is great, but if your wardrobe still screams 2003, she's going to assume your mindset is stuck there too. You don't have to dress like a TikTok influencer, but keeping up with modern style shows that you're adaptable, confident, and self-aware. Plus, let's be real. Women love a well-dressed man regardless of age. Switch from oversized suits to well-tailored, slim-fit options. Ditch the dad jeans for dark wash, well-fitted denim that enhances your physique. Visit a barber who understands modern, flattering haircuts for your face shape. Keep facial hair neat and well-groomed rather than overly scruffy or outdated. A well-chosen watch, belt, or sunglasses can instantly modernize your look. Keep things minimal and elegant rather than flashy or outdated. Speaking of things that make you look outdated, this next one is a huge turnoff. 3. Complaining about kids these days. Nothing makes you seem out of touch faster than constantly bashing younger generations. While it might feel natural to criticize trends, technology, or social media, to a younger woman, it just sounds like bitterness and resistance to change. Instead of appearing wise, it makes you seem close-minded and negative. 2 traits that are instant turnoffs. For example, these kids are glued to their phones all the time. Back in my day, we actually had real conversations. Like you're unwilling to embrace modern communication. Instead of bashing it, try asking her about what she enjoys on social media. It could lead to a fun and engaging conversation. Maybe you don't love TikTok, but you both enjoy a certain TV show or activity. Focus on shared interests instead of differences. By shifting from criticism to curiosity, you'll instantly become more appealing to younger women. Nobody wants to date someone who just complains about kids these days. They want a man who is adaptable, confident, and open to the world around him. Now, those are just the warm-ups, because these next habits, they're the ones that really make her run for the hills. 4. Trying too hard to impress her confidence is attractive. Desperation? Not so much. When an older man tries too hard to impress a younger woman, whether by bragging, flexing wealth, or constantly seeking validation, it signals insecurity rather than high value. Women are drawn to men who already know they're impressive, not those who feel the need to prove it. For instance, I drive a brand new BMW. It's fully loaded, cost me over 80 grand. Instead of being impressed, she thinks, why is he trying so hard? Does he need validation? Let your lifestyle speak for itself. Instead of announcing your wealth, show it through how you carry yourself. For example, Subtly mentioning a recent trip or a meaningful career experience adds depth without bragging. Instead of saying, "I'm successful," show it by the way you carry yourself and the life you've built. By ditching the need to impress and replacing it with quiet confidence, you'll automatically become more attractive. Younger women don't want a man who needs their approval. They want a man who already knows his worth. 5. Acting like her father instead of her partner. There's a fine line between being a supportive, wise man and coming off as a controlling, father-like figure. If you constantly correct her, lecture her, or make her feel like a child instead of an equal, she'll feel suffocated rather than attracted. Younger women want a mature, confident partner, not someone who treats them like they need guidance at every turn. For example, she talks about her dreams or goals, and you respond with, "That's not realistic. You should focus on something more stable." Like you don't respect her ability to make her own decisions. Instead of fixing everything, ask, "That sounds tough. How are you thinking of handling it?" This shows respect for her intelligence and independence. 6. Letting yourself go. Physically. Attraction isn't just about age. It's about energy, effort, and self-care. If an older man stops taking care of his body, dresses sloppily, or ignores basic grooming, it sends a clear message: I've stopped trying. Younger women aren't expecting perfection, but they are drawn to men who take pride in their appearance and health. Letting yourself go physically makes you seem lazy, unmotivated, and unattractive. For instance, you constantly complain about feeling sluggish, but you never exercise. "I used to be in great shape, but my metabolism just isn't what it used to be." Like you've given up on your well-being, which signals low energy and low ambition. You don't need six-pack abs, but staying active, eating well, and showing commitment to self-care makes you far more attractive. Even simple habits like daily walks or cutting out junk food show effort. By taking care of yourself, you send a powerful message. I'm a man who values myself, and I expect the same in a partner. Younger women aren't just looking at your age. They're looking at your effort, confidence, and energy. And finally, the most important habit you need to break if you want to attract and keep a younger woman. 7. Acting like you're doing her a favor by dating her arrogance is not attractive. If you act like she should automatically be grateful just because you're older, more successful, or more mature, she's gone. A true high-value man knows that attraction is a two-way street. He doesn't assume she should want him. He makes her want him by being someone worth wanting. So now that you know what not to do, what should you do instead? Well, I've got good news. If you want to learn the top attractive traits that make younger women chase older men, I've got another video breaking that down. Click here to watch it now. And if this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment below. What's one mistake you've seen older guys make? Let's talk about it. See you in the next one.